Welcome to Living in Beauty. It's Saturday, August 26, 2017, and this is our 404th day on the road. 2 days ago, we blew in off the Cherahalla Skyway into Asheville, North Carolina. First time here for both of us. Hopefully, this will be our longest stretch without a post, and we have some fun content to report. But until today, we've been so out of connectivity since we began our off-the-beaten path across Ohio, Maryland, Virginia, and then to Tellico Plains for totality awesomeness with my family. Today, we're cozied up here in a perfectly lovely but conventional little private campground in the mountains, beside a pond, in a suburb with, no kidding, 3 microbreweries within 3 miles. Just relaxing, breaking our Wi-Fi fast in our new zero-gravity chairs, sorting through photos and notes from the last few weeks to bring the LIB journey back up to date. Starting with Hiking, Ohio. Okay, I confess, I pictured a corn maze when a fellow traveler at the Airstream factory suggested Ohio for excellent hiking. Seriously? I chided. There's hiking in Ohio? Yes. Just southwest of Logan, Ohio, more than 1 million visitors a year drive through thousands of cornfields toward Hocking Hills to take a cool, shadowy plunge into the stunning network of Blackhand sandstone recessed caves. People come for zipline, mountain biking, rappelling, wheelchair and stroller-accessible trails, and even Segway tours. This state park is certainly dedicated to providing access. With more than 2,300 acres remarkably maintained to keep trails navigable, hikers at all levels of experience and from everywhere in the world dig their heels down, way down, into a gorgeous salad of moss and fern-covered geologic eye candy with hemlock forests and mysterious watery gorges. Located within the park and right on the trails, Old Man's Cave Campground offers 172 campsites, and 23 are reserved for first-come, first-served campers like us. Those non-reservable walk-in sites are electrical only, like most of the sites. The new section, sites 24 to 70, have full hookups. Electrical sites are $30 a night, and full hookups are $40. The asphalt-padded sites can accommodate up to a 50-foot unit. The campground is spread out over rolling hills, so some of the sites are more isolated, while others are rather crowded. Throughout our 13-night stay, from July 23rd to August 5th, the sites were mostly full. Because we were walk-in campers, arriving on a Sunday morning, we were allowed an electrical unit, but no water or sewer. So we used the showers to save our water. The park has several shower facilities located throughout, some newer than others. There's a new laundry and shower building in the parking lot near the pool. We have no complaints about Hocking Hill State Park. Local residents served as camp hosts, and this arrangement may explain their hometown pride and dedication to keep their park clean and safe and downright neighborly. We also appreciate that they allowed us to receive shipments from Best Buy and Amazon, so important for full-timers. All said, we've come to expect weak cell service. Some sites had a weak to moderate signal. Most had no service at all. Site 1 had fairly good reception. At the ranger's office down the hill near the entrance, a cell booster was offered free to guests and could be accessed from outdoor cafe tables and chairs. As soon as we settled in, we got cracking on those trails. The first and best trailhead was only about 10 steps away from our trailer. All trails were well marked with maps and reference points. Within moments of our descent, the temperature cooled several degrees. We heard waterfalls behind the thick, uncultivated vegetation, and a stone jade opaque light glowing beneath and through the water. A light that is constantly in motion due to the overhanging sandstone canopy. This place is impossibly beautiful and potentially dangerous. Don't let the well-maintained trails deceive. They're slippery, especially after a rain. But the display of human development unfolding and connecting the natural landscape is a trademark feature of Hocking Hills, an art form to consider. Architecture that connects and protects without capture. Occupied since the Ice Age, the paths were well defined, and the infrastructure, stairs, bridges, tunnels, handrails, were upgraded over the years by settlers, miners, trappers, hermits, and perfected in the 1930s by the WPA. And the work continues. The ancient and ongoing development imagines the possibility of an occupied wilderness in balance. It certainly celebrates the delicacy of human handiwork in a place that has been called home for thousands of years. Sure am glad I remembered to bring my camera on our first hike. Because of the natural beauty and the indirect lighting, it's almost impossible to take a bad photo here. And at the foot of Cedar Falls, I got lucky when a jubilant young woman performed a perfect handstand. Kunkel's Hollow State Nature Preserve, just a couple of miles from the campground, will always be one of our most memorable hikes. We heeded the warning to stay to the trails. Once again, this is a dangerous area. Narrow, rim-hugging trails on the edge of steep bluffs with spectacular forest views. And mushrooms of every color and size just might be a distraction from the path. And at the end of the day, a cool swim. It's quite unusual for a state park to have a pool, and it was staffed with real lifeguards. I took advantage every day. Open 11 to 7 during the summer, closes Labor Day weekend. Our only regret about Hocking Hills is that we didn't bring our son here when he was a little boy. Having never been in Ohio, we were open to advice, and camp hosts and friendly locals kindly advised us about the many fun things to do in the area, even invited us to dinner and let us in on the best places to eat. The Beach Boys concert seemed to be the thing to do, so when in Rome. Very fun to watch the crowd go wild over that famous hit, Ohio Girls. And our favorite haunt for refreshments was Brewery 33 and their top-notch IPAs and Saison. Plus, great entertainment is offered several nights a week. We highly recommend this exciting new brewery and wish them well. Even with the mudslicks and power outages due to heavy rains, we consider the $30 per night camping fee to be fair, especially since Hocking Hills State Park has no entry fee. That's right, free hiking. There is a 2-week maximum stay, and we learned that in summertime, many Ohioans will go home after the 2-week period, restock groceries, and return to camp. It's a local's paradise, a meeting place, sacred ground. We would have stayed longer. Due to the rains, we lost some hiking time. But with no Wi-Fi and weak cell signals and no safe bike lanes to ride to town, we decided to move on. But we'll be back someday for more hiking in Wonderland. We proudly give Hocking Hills State Park a 4 Bambi rating. Thank you, Ohio. Thanks so much for joining us at Living in Beauty. If you like this post and want to be notified when a new one is released, please enter your email address and click the follow button at the bottom of this page. Well, that's it for now. Have a great week.